Right, we have double aquatics with Sid the Squid. Let's start with the Phoenix Shrimp. I'm gonna throw up Immolation. That'll take out his bubble. While he has bubble up, I may as well bring in one of my other pets, I think. Petal should be decent since he has so much aquatic damage. Hmm. Now I'll bring in the mechanical Yeti. He's okay. I thought he was gonna go for cleansing rain. Oh, he still has a charge of bubble. He might block something important. Well, let's go for call lightning. Um, he's gonna block all of that damage with shell shield. That's a bummer. All right. I'm pretty sure this guy runs surge, so I could bring in Petal to take weak damage. But what I think I'll do most likely is take advantage of my weather and stay in for now. Let's see what he does. He's going for surges. Okay. I have to remember he still has a bubble, so whatever I do not want to go for ion cannon right now. Let's go for another metal fist. It looks like he's going for a heal. We've got a nice crit. Good job, Yeti. All right. I feel like he's likely to stay in because he has shell shield, so I'm just going to keep attacking him for now. Nope, he swapped out with shields, so that's good. Bubble's gone now, so I don't have to worry about that, but he does have a magic racial. My lightning's back in 2 turns, so I think what I'll do is just stay in and then throw up another lightning. Because I think he's about to change the weather here. Okay. Yep, let's take advantage of our weather. Immolation is still ticking. And then I want to change that weather because it's buffing his aquatic damage. Let's go for Call Lightning here. It'll sort of benefit his tidal waves, but not as much as Cleansing Rain, I think. And then Sid dies to a Metal Fist. He could go for that bubble, but he's too slow. Okay, so he's saving that guy for later. Don't have any AoE. I mean, Sticky Surge is AoE, but it doesn't do damage. Could go for Ion Cannon. That actually wouldn't kill him. Okay. Well. Let's bring in the Imp. He's going to bleed me. And then he's probably going to go for a Blood in the Water. So I'll go for another gate. Ah, he predicted it. Well played. I might not be able to go for Immolation now, because he outplayed me there. But Immolation isn't that good versus the crab anyways. It's mostly just for dealing with bubble. So I'm just going to go for burns till my Imp is dead. Give me a free swap into Petal, throw up Sticky Surge, and it'll be up to the Mechanical Yeti to 1v3 pretty much. But I think he can once I have Sticky Surge out. He went for a heal maybe? Okay. Fine with that. Alright. Imp is dead. Actually, do I even need Sticky Surge? I sure don't. Let's bring in Petal. Both of my pets are faster than Sid, so all he can really use Sid for is to soak like a big hit later. Just keep going for damage. He gets a free swap into somebody, but if it's Sid, then Sid will die. Could go for a heal here. Is that worth it? Not sure. I think I'll go for an attack, and then I'll go for a heal so that I make sure I get a full heal. Because I do think it is worth it to heal. Okay. Blood in the Water is on cooldown. Should be in the clear now. You can go for surges. I should survive. Even if I don't, my Yeti's faster than Sid. Alright, pretty straightforward. He has 2 aquatic, so having flying damage would be useful. But he's running Tidal Wave, so I can't use Cyclone. Or it'd be a bad idea too, anyways. Hmm. Okay, let's see here. Not seeing anything super exciting. Definitely having an aquatic, any aquatic damage at all is going to be a really bad idea. Hmm. Not seeing anything that's looking like a great option quite yet. I think having an elemental or an undead attack is just going to be a bad plan. Hmm. Also, I need some big damage because that Emperor Crab is tough to kill otherwise. And I need a bubble breaker. I mean, having 2 sandstorm pets would pretty much be a guaranteed win, but it'd also be super boring. Not sure. Hmm. Well, I don't have any. Well, I do have a little bit of undead damage, but it's not significant. Jingles isn't going to have a very fun time versus all these surge pets, so not sure about that. Maybe I could beat him with this team and just not focus on using Cyclone. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not thinking that's a great plan. The Imp did really well versus him. Hmm. Maybe I just play another team with the Imp. What else looks good? I mean, I do have aquatic damage here, or flying damage here, but it's not good because Surge will nerf it. We could play this team maybe. Hmm. I guess so. We'll queue with that team, and then I'll keep looking to see what else looks promising. Might just be someone else entirely. Okay, cool. We got a cat team. Let's start with the imp. When in doubt. Not sure what he's going for here. Let's throw up immolation and see what he does. Um, okay, so he cursed me forebodingly. Maybe he is going to stab me with tentacles. Let's get on out of here before he does whatever he's planning to do. I'll bring in, Florendo. Yep, he sure did. Alright, well, that's not a fantastic combo. And it's weak versus mechanicals, so I think I'll just stay in for now, go for a rip. Actually, I'll go for Razor Talons. And then I'll go for... yeah, then I'll go for rip. Okay, so he swapped. That's fine with me. We can go for Razor Talons. And now he's going to have big bleed on him. And then we can Primal Cry. And then I'll probably just bring in the Imp and Nethergate. Or, maybe I'll just stay in. My Foreboding Curse is about to wear off, so I won't be so slow. Yeah, I'll just stay in, actually. I still have Immolation rolling. Okay. I do an extra 25% damage now. I guess I should have went for a rip on that Jennifer, but... it's all good. I'm gonna go for Razor Talons. That'll kind of discourage him from staying in and attacking me. Yeah, because that Razor Talons plus Immolation is a lot of damage combined with Rabies. Let's see, 188. Wait, how much damage does Rip do right now? Just 235? That's not quite enough damage to kill him. Alright, well, let's go for Primal Cry. Oh, he's going to die on the backline to that Rip. This combo's dangerous. It punishes you for staying in, and it punishes you for swapping. Alright, good job, Florendo. Pretty much soloed his cat team. Alright. Let's just pick a random team that looks like fun. Because I don't think I need to pick anything too crazy competitive. Versus like a triple cat team. Although also I want to have a decent chance versus... yeah, this looks good. I want to have a decent chance versus that other team. This has a bubble breaker. It has some flying damage. It's not like a counter team to the Emperor Crab player, but I think it has a fighting chance. Maybe? It's hard to say. At least Squirky takes advantage of that cleansing rain weather. Oh, we got triple MPDs. How fun. Yeah, now would be a nice time to have an imp. Alright, let's start with Mr. Delver. Go ahead and swap him, get some free damage in. And then... let's go for a build turret. If he goes for decoy, turret will break his decoy instantly. Go for a batter. Okay, he's trying to take out my Mr. Delver. I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, yeah, nice decoy, bro. That was smart. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and swap him out. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just stay in on Mr. Delver. He does okay versus MPDs. I mean, he can't 1v3. But if they're dumb enough to go for a decoy while I have Turret out, I may as well take advantage of that. Alright. Still going for that decoy while I have turrets. If we get a triple, he's actually just dead. Come on, Mr. Delver. Nice job. Alright. One problem down, two to go. He doesn't have decoy, so let's just go for another batter. We can take this one out with a triple if we get lucky. Sweet. Okay, let's go for batters until he goes for decoy, and then we'll just throw up a turret. I want to use turret as late as possible. Because it only lasts for 4 turns. Okay. Don't think this MPD is going to 1v2. Let's bring in my Royal Peachick. Go for Quills. Alright. That was easy. Okay, let's see here. Well, the Bone Serpent's good at breaking decoy, so we'll play this team. In case we get him again. I could just play a Fiendish Imp, but I already played him twice. What else does well versus MPDs and Bubble? Let me think. I mean, I would say Clone Dance, but that said the Squid's running Tidal Wave, so that's not a great option. Uh-oh. We have a Clone Dance team, and I have no way to counter it. I guess I would probably be best off bringing in my Rose Typin and punishing him for swapping, because that's what he's going to want to do with his team, is lots of swapping with a Poison Fang. I'm faster than that Damp Scrat, so I can hit him very hard with a Puncture Wound. Void Tremors, huh? Well, he'll probably swap here. Sure did. Puncture Wound's not enough to kill him, but it will hit him very hard. Is he going to die to the poison? I don't think so. I think he'll live with just a sliver of health. I'm going to take a big Void Tremors here, but I got my Beast Racial procced now, so that's nice. I could blind him, but he still has like a 50-50 chance of landing damage. Let's just go for Poison Fang. It actually might be enough damage with my Beast Racial. It sure is, so he never got a great sting off. Can I win this 2v2? I'm not sure. I don't really want to waste blind while he has a 150% hit chance. I'll just go for Poison Fang and play it safe. Get that hard-hitting dot off on him. This is a scary AoE team. I just realized it has Great Sting and Poison Protocol, which stack. I was very lucky that he didn't get that Great Sting off. Do I send the Blinding Poison, maybe? I feel like it's worth it. I mean, it gives him a 50% hit chance still. I think Lightning Shield actually does have a chance to miss, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for the Puncture Wound. Sacrifice my Typin and get a Beast Racial Puncture Wound on him. Oh, I survived because his Lightning Shield totally missed. That was lucky. Well, I could save my Typin for later, but he might kill me with Void Cyclone or Poison Protocol. So I think instead I'll just go for Poison Fang and just hope that these two can clean up no problem. Okay, let's see here. Let's bring in the pen. All he has are basic attacks of some sort. So I can dodge, let that dot tick, or I can buff it with Foreboding Curse. I feel like dodging is better. It's already going to hit hard. And then let's just go for Quills. I don't think going for Foreboding Curse is going to be smart because right now he might swap and I want to take away that Flying Racial. Plus, yeah, he'll die in 2 turns, so it's not worth going for the Foreboding Curse. Okay. 1 Quills. We'll take that Flying Racial. And then, yeah, my enchanted pen should be able to solo the flyer once his Flying Racial's gone. My snake just about 1v3'd. He did really good. Super solid pet. But, yeah, so there's a Clone Dance team, MPDs. I'm thinking Stone Grinder might be decent if I have a decent team versus, like, triple MPDs. Let's see here. So, we got Buttercup, Damp Scrat. Not sure about that team. Hmm. Is that 3 games so far? Oh, no, that was 4. I might do an extra game. Um, so which one of these has the best chance versus triple MPD? Probably the Buttercup one. And even that team, I don't know if that's gonna be able to take out MPDs. I mean, Buttercup does have decoy breakers. Honestly, of all these teams, I feel like this is the weakest team. I like that team. I just don't know if it has what it takes to take out MPDs. I think it does not. I mean, I'm hoping I don't get another triple MPDs, but since I've seen that same team twice now, I've seen double MPD twice in the last 20 minutes. I would say there's a good chance I'll see triple MPDs again. I would rather play this team, I think, but I'm going to play this team in case I get the triple MPDs. So I have a Cyclone Sweeper. I have 3 Decoy Breakers. We got Call of Winter, Trample, and Cleanup all break Decoy. I think this team has a fighting chance versus triple MPD, although it's kind of boring, so I'm kind of hoping I don't get him. I don't know how well this team will do versus the Emperor Crab team, but eh. I don't think it's like doomed to definitely lose. Alright, so I think this is the same guy that was playing the Emperor Crab, so it looks like he's switching up his team a bit. I believe he runs Shell Armor on the Kunchong Hatchling. Probably Sunlight and Solar Beam, but I'm not sure. Let me start with... I think the Stone Grinder. Okay, he's probably going to go for, like, Shell Armor quickly. We'll go for a wood chipper. I mean, it's possible he's running puncture wound. Okay, so yeah, he has shell armor. While he's doing that, I guess I'll just go for Thunderbolt, probably. And maybe it's safe for me to bring my Damp Scrat in. He's going to be taking strong damage from pheromones on the backline anyways, and all he has is Poison Fang, which it hits hard, but the dot is weak to critters, and it's strong versus mechanicals. Well, he might bring in that Sunglow Cobra, which is going to probably do strong damage to me, but what I think I'll do is I'll go for Uncanny Luck and then hit somebody with Feast. Yeah, he brought in the Cobra. So he's probably going to hit me hard with something, but I can hit him hard with a Feast. Okay, he's going for Sunlight. Let's go for a Chomp. Maybe we crit him. Oh. Okay. Nice crit. He's going to go for a big Drain Blood. I'm not sure what to do about that Drain Blood. Do I just stay in on the Damp Scrat? That might not be a terrible option, because this guy probably has Felt Immolate, which is weak damage to critters. That was a big heal, but it wasn't that scary. Okay, I'm probably dead on the next turn. In fact, I'm definitely dead on the next turn. Let's just take the L. And that gives us a free swap into somebody. But who should that somebody be? I want to bring in Buttercup. I think my best move is to just use the Deep Freeze as a kill shot. Because Trample probably isn't enough damage to kill him. 92. I don't think that's enough damage. 10% is... You know what? I think Trample's enough damage to kill him, and it's because the weather is sunny day. Okay. Let's go ahead and change that weather. Get a little bit of cleave damage into the Orphan Fellbat, and that'll buff my Thunderbolt damage. And then while he's going for... Oh, maybe I could just go for the Deep Freeze to stun him. Yeah, let's use the Deep Freeze. It'll stun him. Which wastes his shell armor for a bit. We'll bring in the Stone Grinder, then I have to use Buttercup to clean up. He's really good versus these pets, because they're fast, but he's just ever so slightly faster. Thunderbolt does extra damage under Blizzard, so I think the Fellbat will die on the back line. Huge. Alright. Wood Chipper does not kill. So let's go for cleanup. And then Wood Chipper will kill the Cobra. Oh, he hit me with Solar Beam. Alright. Well, it's 5 games. I think I might call it there. That's a decent one to end on. Might try to keep recording. Yeah, those were 5 decent games. I think that'll do for the video. Maybe I play one more. I did say I was thinking about doing a bonus game. Maybe I'll just pick a strong team. See how it does. Let's try to go for one more win. Sure, why not? Let me play my favorite team. My current favorite team, I should say. We got this team. If I queue into MPDs, I think this team will do just fine. Mr. Delver, well, especially because he plays really bad. He just keeps using Decoy into into my turrets. But even if he doesn't do that, I think the Nightshade Sproutling is strong enough versus MPDs. I should be okay. So this Cobra pet's a little bit of a problem for these two fast pets because it's faster than the Nightshade Sproutling and it takes weak damage from Call Darkness, and it's a speed tie with the Snapdragon. But I like this team versus him if I get a rematch. I feel like I'm favored to win, probably, because I have 2 weather changes for that Sunlight. I have lots of mechanical damage, and he has 2 beast pets, so I feel good about my chances if he plays that same team. If he plays this other team, the one with the Emperor Crab and the Snarly reskin, I might be in trouble because he has a lot of aquatic damage, so the Nightshade Sproutling will be taking all that extra damage, but we'll see how it does. So far, the only team I've had a loss to was I queued it and got triple idols and just didn't even bother to stay and fight. I was just so bored even thinking about that fight. Obviously, I think I'm probably going to lose even if he plays badly. But yeah, I mean, it's not like it's undefeatable. It does have 1 loss, but I just didn't even want to stay and see what would happen. I just left because triple idols is boring. I'd rather fight it with something that has like, well, honestly, I'd rather just queue into something else. But if I'm going to fight that team, I'd rather just pick a different team than, waste 10 minutes hoping, oh, maybe I won't miss anything under Sandstorm. That matters. But I do like this team a lot. Unless I'm queuing into like triple Sandstorm, it should do pretty well for me. The only other thing besides like triple Sandstorm that I see this team having a lot of trouble with is if I'm fighting other pets that are like really fast. Like maybe the Lost Quill could give this team trouble. Or like I'm not super excited about this 341 speed tie between the Snapdragon and the Cobra. And then there's a lot of other 341 speed pets that you'll see from time to time, like the Death Adder hatchling, the Maw Crawler sometimes. The Jeweled Sapphire Whelpling, I see that a lot. Actually, this guy likes to play the Jeweled Sapphire Whelpling for some reason with Flame Breath. So I see that, and that's not going to be a fun pet for this team to queue into. But I do have Call Darkness, which hits it hard. It's really awkward speed tie because, well, the Nightshade Spoutling's not going to have fun versus him, even though he does strong damage to him because he's slower. So he can always just stun me or use Liftoff to avoid Call Darkness. Yeah, there's a couple other pets. That's a big reason why Jingles is so great. Is he's just 4 speed faster than all of those super strong 341 speed pets, because there are a lot of very powerful like 341 speed pets that you'll run into. And then Jingles is just always going to outspeed them. Maybe I should have called it at 5 games. I'll set the queue for another minute, see if I can get it to pop. There we go. All I had to do was complain about it. Easy as that. Let's see what we get. I'm going to play for 1 more win, and then I'll call it for real. Alright, so we got the same guy, except now he's playing only 1 beast pet, and it was the one that I was worried about. Very good thing that I have a weather changer, because he's going to obviously be going for like Drain Blood with Sunlight, and that's not fun. So, I think... yeah, I don't know if I want to stay in and take a Fell Emily on my Mr. Delver. I was thinking about bringing the Snapdragon, I took too long. Alright, well, we'll go for a build turret. He's gonna hit me hard. That was unfortunate. I took too long to just bring in my Snapdragon. I was thinking, what if he brings in the Cobra? I would like to bring on Mr. Delver, I think. Big misplay from me. Alright, well, now I'm definitely swapping. There's just no doubt about it. We'll bring in the Snapdragon, because that's my best matchup here. And then go for a Call Lightning. Okay. Oh, my poor Nightshade Sproutling does terrible versus this whole team. Speed tie with both of these, slower than the Cobra. Maybe I should have just started with the Nightshade. Okay, well, I'm definitely not staying in. I guess I'll bring in the Nightshade right now just to let my turrets tick away. Go for a Lash. I don't want to change that weather while I'm hitting him with turrets. Okay. I suspect he will swap here. I'm just going to use Call Darkness for the damage. If he stays in, which I doubt he will, he's dead, and then I can get some damage into that Cobra. He's going to go for Sunlight. I don't have... Just bring in the Snapdragon. Okay, take weak damage from that dot. It's putting me so far behind that I started with Mr. Delver instead of the Snapdragon. We could go for the dive, maybe. I'm just gonna go for Water Jet. Oh, okay. That's fine with me. Maybe, oh, I bet he didn't know what the cooldown of my Call Lightning was. Maybe, why would he do that? That was just a really questionable swap. Can't you see the cooldown of my Call Lightning in the default? UI? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Let's bring in, I guess... I don't know. I'll just bring in the Nightshade Sproutling. I kind of am just using him to, like, keep my other pets healthy as much as possible. Is it worth going for the blind? No, I'll just go for damage. I know it's not very much damage, but it's more than none. Okay, go for Call Darkness. He's probably going to swap here. Okay. Let's just stand on the Nightshade until he's dead. I don't know if I'll be able to utilize Mr. Delver here. Okay, I will be able to utilize Mr. Delver. Here's how. If he goes for Solar Beam, it will kill me, and then he'll be locked in place. So let's go for the build turret. I don't know. Maybe you should have went for that Solar Beam. He's not locked in place, but I'm not dead either, so now I have a turret hitting him. Maybe he should have swapped there. I don't know. That Orphan Fellbat might be able to 1v1 my Snapdragon, because he's going to get... Oh, I'm faster than him. Okay, yeah. That came down to the wire. I don't know if he made the right move there at the end. I'm not sure quite what he should have done. I think he should have swapped and saved his beast for later, because then he could have a speed tie to fall back on. It would have been a little risky, I think, to bring in his flyer. I think what he should have done probably there at the end. Oh, sorry. I think what he should have done there is, so he goes for Poison Fang when I was saying, oh, he could go for Solar Beam, which wouldn't be a terrible option. Yes, it would root him, which would allow my Snapdragon to get some work done, but I think his better option, but besides going for Poison Fang, was A, use Solar Beam to kill me, because the second hit of Solar Beam would have killed me and taken my mechanical racial, I mean. it would have taken my, the first hit would have taken my mechanical racial, the second hit would have killed me. I'm explaining that really badly. And then after that, now I think honestly going for this poison fang I think was a misplay. I think what he should have done here is throw up sunlight and then swap to the fell bat. Because I don't think I was going to be able to kill the fell bat unless I got like a crazy string of crits with both missile and my turrets. I think he had like about 500 to 600 health. I would need to crit. Like my missile does 580, but that's only because it's mechanical damage. I think his win con there was bringing the flyer. Kind of surprised I beat him because I feel like he won the mind game there at the start. I wasn't sure, does he start with the beast or does he start with the flyer? If he started with the beast or the magic pet, I think starting with the mechanical made sense. Because I can hit the beast hard. And then if he started with the flyer, I obviously wanted to start with the aquatic because I know he's running a dot as his basic attack, which I take half damage from. So I was pretty far behind for the whole fight, I felt like. So I'm surprised I pulled ahead. I guess at the end there is a small mind game of what if I predict that instead of this poison fang, he swaps to the flyer, and I instead go for, instead of going for this missile, I instead go for a hammer, and I swap him out. If I do that, I would pre I would pre-swap his flyer and bring him back into the beast. I don't know. Maybe he was screwed no matter what he did. It's hard to say. But yeah, my Snapdragon totally pogged out there. He was the only reason I had a fighting chance because that Nightshade Sproutling, I basically just used him as like uh cannon fodder to like throw out Call Darknesses and let my other pets stay healthy while my turrets were ticking. But yeah, another win from one of my favorite teams, but that was a close one. That Nightshade Sproutling was having a tough time because he really depends on going faster. If he's not faster, I mean, his blind is basically useless. I don't think I pressed blind all game. And then his lashes do almost no damage, so he was having a rough time there, but got the win. So that was my bonus game. I'm going to call it for there. Maybe I'll try recording some more, see if we get some good games. I'm hoping there aren't any more like boring teams like triple MPDs, but if there are, it's not like I don't know how to beat them. I could just play Fiendish Imp. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.